consider for a moment why Ramana Maharshi emphasized the question, who am I? Why did he recommend to keep returning to this question? Why did he consider this the thought that kills all other thoughts? See what is happening every time you pose the question, who am I? It keeps bringing you back to yourself. The mind keeps going outward into past, future, into what it thinks you are, what it thinks life is, what it wants, what it doesn't want. The mind is constantly lost in these dualities. The mind is constantly outward in these concepts. The activity of mind is this conceptualization, whereas the curiosity, who am I? And that's the more important thing. It's not even the mental question, who am I? But just the curiosity that has to be alive within you. Who am I? This curiosity is concerned with that to whom all of these things appear. This curiosity brings you to the fact of yourself, the fact of you being, the fact of being. In the very moment this curiosity arises within you, what you like or don't like, what the mind thinks about who you are or what the world is, what it wants, what it doesn't want, all of that becomes irrelevant. All of that can only operate in your absence, in the absence of self-awareness. So this curiosity, who am I? Instantly that makes the outwardness, the conceptualization vanish. And it brings you to awareness of self. It brings you to simply being yourself. It brings you to the fact of awareness, where you are simply aware, but you are not so preoccupied with what you are aware of. Your interest is no longer in the objects you are aware of, but rather the very fact that there's awareness of them. That without the awareness of them, they would not even be. So we are not even stepping one step away from being aware, into what is appearing at the moment. The mind, you notice, keeps trying to bring you outward. It wants to talk, project, constantly create a future about something, past about something, create a journey. And all of these thoughts are happening from the basis of personal identity. Notice how at the heart of all of your thoughts is an image of your face, an idea of what you've been through, what your story is. All of that is concept. So that is the opposite of awareness of self. That is an awareness of things. This is why Ramana Maharshi posed the question, who am I? He emphasized the importance of this question, who am I? Because it instantly, in this very moment, helps you collapse the awareness of object and brings the awareness of subject, which is, in other words, just awareness of yourself. Not awareness of the body, not awareness of the mind, awareness of yourself. the self which is aware. And when you use this curiosity, who am I, to return to yourself, to return to awareness of yourself, in that moment you just are. You're not holding on to any ideas about who you are, what you hope to become. There's no past, there's no future, there's no story, there's no narrative, there's no concept. Nothing about what you have been taught and what you want to achieve. None of that exists. Even the idea of the person you believe yourself to be is emptied out in that moment, and all there is just a simple awareness, a simple awareness of being. I am. Yet in that moment, I am not associated with anything I am aware of. Because anything I am aware of is just an appearance, it's a passing show. I'm not interested in what is passing, I'm interested in myself. I'm not interested in what I see and I'm aware of coming and going. I'm interested in myself. This curiosity, who am I? That's why it's called an inwardness, because it brings you away from appearance to yourself. Again, I point to the body, but even the body is an appearance that you are aware of, changing. This is about returning to yourself, awareness of self, awareness that you are. So practice this diligently. It is difficult in the beginning because the mind is very restless and it only deals in concepts. That's all we've ever known. But if you keep doing your best to turn inward and you experience even a glimpse of it, little by little, it grows and it starts to consume the entire mind. It starts to consume your identification with the mind. It starts to consume the belief that you have in all of its projections. So this must be practiced diligently. Keep this fire alive within you, the fire of self-discovery. Be totally devoted to self, not appearances. That is the essence of this practice. That is meditation in its essence. If you need help with this, check out our resources below. We have a free support group, a free course on self-inquiry. Check out Self-Inquiry School. That's all listed below. But I hope this helped you. I'll see you next time. Thanks for watching.